10 साल, 10 years, a decade. Celebration, celebration, celebration for Dr. Shweta Iyengar's Skin Sense Clinic. The wonderful services she provides, and that's right here. It's an advanced medical center for skin, hair, lasers, body shaping. They say beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Well, everyone likes to look beautiful or, for the men, handsome, right? So Dr. Shweta is the one you must come and consult if you require any tips, any such services on how to look more better than what you are. I really love what Dr. Shweta says. It's all about cellular beauty. So let's find out from Dr. Shweta herself that what it is, and let's find out all about her journey on my talk show, Ted at Subi's Power Meet. It is Dr. Suhani Mendonca welcoming you all. Mind you, she has got more than 800 5 stars on Google reviews. Isn't that brilliant? Well, without much ado, Ted with Dr. Shweta. 10 years, Dr. Shweta. We would love to know your journey. That what made you, what inspired you to take dermatology? And then this wonderful journey you have had with this Skin Sense.
I was doing my medicine in my growing up years. I realized that though I come from a very humble background, I was never afraid to do anything. So I would take a lot of chances. And of course, sometimes I would succeed and sometimes I would fail, but that would not hold me back. So my friends kept appreciating and admiring me for succeeding so much, and I told them that's because I take a lot of chances. And they said, we don't have the guts to do that. And that is when I realized that all this depends on how you feel about yourself on the inside. So a lot of people having the potential are not taking chances because they have a lot of self-doubts and they're not feeling amazing about themselves on the inside. And I kept thinking that I want to be in a space where I can make people feel better about themselves. I can make people feel wow about themselves, because that is where their true potential can be got out to the world. You know, that's when the life is more fulfilled for them. And doing my medicine, I realized one place I could definitely do this is by making them feel good every time they look into them. So a decade ago, it was not so much selfies and Instagram.
Yes.
Every time they look in the mirror, I didn't want that mirror to give them that self-doubt that, am I good enough? I wanted them to feel, wow, I'm looking awesome.
Excellent.
And that's where the journey begins.
So tell us, Dr. Shweta, this different world that we are living in, you are not only providing skin services, but also hair services.
Yes.
So I'm sure there must be a lot of studying for you, which is a continuous process, because every time something new comes out and you have to know about it and you have to learn about it and you have to see to it that you're going to give the best to your clients, right?
So what you're saying is, you definitely know is true for every doctor and every entrepreneur also.
Right.
Because we are great the way we are, however great we are, we can be even better and we can add even more value. So thankfully the medical profession, there is a culture of continuous learning. It's called continuing medical education. So every doctor is investing a lot of hours every year, and there's a forum which is facilitating continuous learning.
Yeah,
So learning keeps happening, and I think we love to learn, and that's the secret of our growth.
Absolutely. I always say, Dr. Shweta, that every day is a learning. Every day you're learning something new in your lives. So I feel that everyone has got different type of skin type, right? But we always say that, that SPF, sunblock is required for everyone. So does every skin type need to utilize things like sunblock? And according to you, what is the normal, basic, everyday routine one should do? You could have any kind of skin type.
Yes.
So, if you could share that with
Yeah,
us,
so
please.
simplifying scientific skincare is something I love to do, and I'm glad you asked me this question. So, like we say, everybody needs a certain hours of sleep, everybody needs to drink certain glasses of water. Of course, there will be variations depending on your lifestyle, but there are certain things which are good for everybody. Like we say, there are certain universal truths. So, there are certain health truths, there are certain skin truths. So, I think the right cleanser. So, what I particularly say is it is not about a good product. It's about the right product. So you look gorgeous even more because this dress fits you so perfectly. Not just because it's a great dress, because it fits you right. So we need to choose products that fit the needs, desires and problems of our skin. And not just a great brand or a great product or a product with fancy ingredients. So first that mindset has to change, that I'm using a good brand or a good product. Does it fit you right? So that's a very important question that people should ask. Other than that, a face wash, according to your skin type of course, and SPF, because face wash is for cleansing. We all know that we need to cleanse.
Right.
And then we need to protect,
Right.
because we living in an environment where there is so much toxin and pollution. So a sunscreen is giving you protection. A night repair cream which has a lot of vitamins so that you're nourishing, because you're losing something throughout the day.
True.
And probably a multivitamin or antioxidant supplement, which if you have a very good food habit, that's how you live, then probably you can do away with it. But if you know that you take your liberty in not being compliant with good food always, then probably a multivitamin supplement. So this is something I think everybody should do and everybody will benefit from.
Thank you so much for the wonderful tips. So this brings me to question you always see that especially post pandemic, there's so much available online.
Yes.
So much is available in anything and everything that you see. As soon as you go online, anything you want, it's there for you, right? So even where skin is concerned, or even where your hair is concerned, you have so many people talking about it. Who do we listen to, Dr. Shweta? Who do we actually listen to? And what is it that is right for us? How do we know that? With so much that you're listening to, how do we know what is right for us?
Yeah, so from not knowing where to get information and from having to travel to libraries and open so many books to get information, today we are bombarded with information. It's an information overload, out of which we all are aware that 90% of the information which is coming through is inauthentic. But then, whatever feels nice and feels like the shiny object syndrome, we tend to get carried away. Finally we're all human. So I say some basic questions like, who is saying it? So context is important. Only getting carried away with the content is not okay. So who is saying it? What is the source of information of that person?
Right.
What does that person stand for otherwise? So these are few questions you need to ask. You also need to ask whether you resonate with it. Because sometimes, it may be absolutely right, but like some people recommend 10-step regimes, applying too many things on your face, having glass-like skin, which is not wrong. But does it resonate with you? Do you want to invest that kind of time, that kind of money? And do you aspire to have glass-like skin? So these are the two things, that the source of information and whether it is what you are looking for, or are you just blindly getting carried away? So I think these are.
What would what is your advice to everyone who's, being that penny wise pound foolish and not, investing in the right kind of consultation?
So, I'm a doctor and an entrepreneur. So, my entrepreneurial mind kept thinking that educating people, of course, it's important. But then how to make them get out of that mindset.
Yes.
So we have a doctor, a Skinsense doctor.
Yes.
So we have doctors who are trained under me, and we offer free consultations.
Oh,
Because we want people to experience how a doctor talking to you, focusing on wellness rather than just the look good or the tip of the iceberg, how that could make a incremental change in your skin health and your hair health.
So I hope everyone's listening. Free consultation. I think that's so important because so many queries you all have, so many queries I have, and so many queries a thousand other people have. One person who you can really vouch for giving you good advice is Dr. Shweta Iyengar. So do not think, just dial her number, which will be given to you soon, and she's available on all social media handles. So how does it feel, when you're doing your medical and you become a doctor and then suddenly you have to get into this world of entrepreneurs and you just start moving out, meeting people, networking. I think networking is the thing what an entrepreneur should do. So how was it for you? What was that experience for you?
So, growing and being an entrepreneur is about changing your perspective time and again. Every time you grow, you need to look at the same thing differently, and you have the same ingredients, but you're creating newer and newer and better recipes every time. So you realize that the challenges are the same, but the outcome has to be a better outcome. So yes, it was difficult. It was very difficult to begin with because you have to develop that entrepreneurial mindset. And I think when you're developing a mindset, so many times you're faced with that, oh, I was wrong for so many years, or this way of looking at. So it's extremely difficult for anybody to, just accept that, oh, I was stupid and I need to now work
towards it, upscale yourself.
Yeah.
But I must congratulate you that in your journey of this wonderful decade that you've had, you've really done so well. So this being the celebratory year of Skinsense, they have launched these wonderful products not only for skin but also for hair. So let's get the products in, doctor, and if you could quickly run through with us about your products that you have launched.
So this is our face wash. It's called a purifying face wash. The unique part of the face wash is it has a deep pore cleansing, moisturizing, and it can exfoliate, which means it can remove the dead skin. So it is a 3-in-1 product and good for all skin types. Like we said, there's something good for all.
Right.
So it has fruit acid extracts which are good for all.
So this is something which I feel each and every one can use, doctor. And as you said, that can be a part of your daily routine.
Yes. This is a beautiful product because it can keep you hydrated for 24 hours.
Wow.
And if you're hydrated for 24 hours, your skin is glowing,
Right.
and you're aging slowly.
Right.
So when your skin is dry, you start getting fine lines and wrinkles.
Right.
So just buy one product, not just you get instant gratification, but you get long-term benefits also. So mix it in your foundation or mix it in your moisturizer.
Right.
It gives a boost of moisture. It helps the skin hold moisture. It's called hyaluronic acid serum.
Yeah.
Of course, we've all heard of the sunscreen.
Yes.
So this is the Skinsense sunscreen. So it gives SPF, and we've taken care because we stand for aesthetics. We do understand that health and wellness are inseparable, but when a person wants to look beautiful, they are concerned about the texture and how it's making them look. So our products are extremely wonderful in texture and people love using them. So though I stand for cellular health, I understand how important instant gratification is. So instantly gratifying sunscreen
Okay, lovely, super. Again, this is something which you can use daily, doctor, right?
Yes.
Right.
These are a part
But
of your daily care
routine.
regime.
Yeah.
Very, very reasonably priced, long-lasting, value-for-money products.
Yeah.
These are your night creams.
Okay.
So when you look at a night cream, one, you need color correction because we tan, we have an uneven tone,
True.
we have dark circles. So this contains things like turmeric extract.
Yeah.
So those kind of natural but proven additives which can remove the tan and make your skin brighter and even tone.
Right. Right.
And this one contains vitamin A, which
Right.
is called as a retinol.
Right.
And vitamin A is the best thing for anti-aging. So it keeps your skin plump, more collagen in your skin,
Right.
reduces fine lines and wrinkles.
Right.
So these two put together complete the skincare regime. So what I would do is use this on one night, on face, neck and around the eyes, and this on the other night.
Okay, alternate.
Alternate.
Okay.
So that I get an anti-aging effect and I get a color correction.
Okay.
Because for an Indian skin, both
are
of these are equally
required.
important.
Super.
So simple
Yes.
5 things, but you have everything, all your problems are solved.
Yes, that's brilliant. And doctor, that's the hair care products. If you could please tell us about that too.
So hair oil.
Right.
So we've come back to using hair oil,
yes.
fortunately. But we were not using hair oil because initially the hair oils were very sticky.
Right.
And they would not wash off. We would not be able to get that kind of hair that we like.
Yes.
So this is called the fermented complex hair oil, which is extremely light texture.
Right. Right.
So it's not overly heavy.
Right.
It penetrates better. It nourishes better. So
Mhm.
it's a hair oil where a lot of things like sea buckthorn and onion oil and other things are added. So the wisdom which is there for the ages, now the modern twist is it's fermented. So
Oh,
it becomes
lovely.
very light.
Excellent. Super. So we are back to putting hair oil, and this is the one for all of us. Wow, it's brilliant.
And hair oil will be applied maybe 2 or 3 times a week. It's not more convenient to do that.
Right.
But if you can nourish every day,
Right.
because you're damaging every day,
Right.
and especially with the coloring and the ironing and the styling, you're damaging every day. What if you could nourish every day?
Yes.
So I call this a tonic.
Oh,
So
lovely.
it's a water-based product
Right.
which has all the Brahmi and Jatamasi and all the ancient wisdom,
Right.
everything that the hair needs,
Right.
but in a water-based formula.
Okay.
So you can just take 4 pumps of this, apply it on your scalp and run your fingers through your hair. So it doesn't leave your hair sticky or anything like that.
Right, right.
And every day you're giving nourishment to your hair.
So this can be used daily.
Every day.
Every
Every day.
Oh, super.
So if you have a big concern, maybe you can use it twice because you need
Yeah.
that much
Right.
nourishment.
Right. Right.
And if you're just fine, you can just use it once. It
Yeah.
will not make your hair, it will not weigh your hair down.
Yeah. There are lots of people who have got very oily scalp.
Yes,
Okay, because
yes.
of that, their skin also becomes
Oily and they
yeah.
have eruptions.
So even they can utilize this.
Anybody can use this, but if you have an oily scalp,
Right.
we are creating a shampoo
Right.
for oily scalp, itchy scalp and dandruff,
Right.
which has been formulated and registered, but we're waiting for it to be
Oh,
launched.
super.
This is
The
the
serum.
serum.
Right.
So, silicone based serums
Right.
are not nourishing. They may soothe the hair, but they're not nourishing enough.
Right.
And there are some like argan oil which are very expensive. So my range is very cost effective because see, these are products you may have to buy every 3-4 months.
Right.
So just buying them once doesn't
Yeah.
serve the purpose.
Yeah.
So it has to be pocket friendly also. It has
Yeah.
So this is a hair serum which has natural oils, which is light textured, which is nourishing, but at the same time, it is just in the range of 500 rupees.
Oh, lovely. So,
So you get the best. So this you take a few drops,
Right.
emulsify it,
yeah.
and apply it to soothe down your frizz. To you know,
Okay.
especially if you have wavy hair.
Right.
So to keep your hair hydrated, like you apply a moisturizer on the
Yeah,
skin, this
yeah.
is moisturizer for your hair.
Wow, wonderful. Doctor, one quick question. The
Yeah.
hair oil which you have, a lot of us like to take a hair massage, at least,
Yes.
probably once a week, sometimes once in 15 days. So is that good for the massage too? this
Yes,
oil?
it's
Yeah.
good for the massage.
Lovely, lovely.
Thanks for that.
So, brilliant range of products as we've seen for hair and skin by Dr. Shweta Iyengar's Skin Sense. Well, that brings me to a question I think which all of us are wondering about the next gen, they are so well versed and they know it all of how to put the right makeup and what makeup to apply and how their eyes look brilliantly done and their cheeks look sun-kissed because they're using the rouge in the correct manner and all. But using which kind of makeup for them and using so much makeup, doctor, what would be your what would you tell them and would you be your kind of say that is it really required to put so much of makeup, or should they just wear it when they are going out for a party or for a important function, or daily makeup is also fine?
So, growing up, interacting with so many people, listening to so many people's needs and problems,
Right.
we know that if a person likes to do something, giving them gyan, if I may say, it doesn't really work. I would rather prefer to say, think nourishment. Think nourishment. So we believe that better immunity is better than, saying don't do this, don't do that, don't do this,
Yes.
don't do that, because there's no limit to a don't do.
Yeah.
And especially you may be in a profession which asks you to apply a lot of makeup. You may be in a profession where you
Yes.
need to blow dry. You may be in temperatures where, which is not good for your skin and hair. So what can you do? I mean, if you're ambitious, you will have to adapt to all these situations. Different countries, moving country to country. So I say do not skip on wellness on the inside.
Okay.
Cellular health will minimize whatever damage the external thing will do. And my mission is to simplify cellular health, to make it easy for you to keep yourself healthy. It's very hard to be healthy,
Right.
is what people used to believe.
Right. Very true. Very well
Yes.
said, doctor. I think I love the way you say, cellular health, cellular wellness. I think that's so important. So very important for each and every one of us, right? So this has been the most wonderful conversation. I'm going to quickly ask you a few questions, doctor. So first question is, as soon as a child reaches the teenage phase, they break out with acne and pimples and all. So parents are worried that shouldn't they not eat oily food? Should they not eat sweets? Because children today, you can't stop them.
Absolutely.
So what is your advice for them, doctor?
So acne and these breakouts are common in the adolescent age,
Right.
in the teenage. They are not normal.
Right.
So people say, oh, this is normal. But
Right.
if it's normal, if you talk to 100 kids, all 100 should have it.
Right.
But all 100 don't have
No.
it. So it's common.
Right.
And lifestyle modification is easier said than done. So I'm a big believer of lifestyle modification, but I feel that make those changes which are easy for you to do. Because unless you can do them over a long period of time, it's not going to help. So whatever few modifications you can do, which you already know, like don't eat junk food, don't eat too much sugar, don't drink cola.
Yeah.
So you already know. So what you already know, at least start implementing that much.
Sure.
Otherwise, I think the right products.
Right.
Many children in that age will need to use a regime which is suited for pore cleansing.
Right.
Like I've especially made this face wash product. I said this
Right.
contains salicylic acid, which brilliantly cleans the pores.
Right.
So there are products suited to your skin type, according to your age, according to your lifestyle, and according to your genetic skin makeup.
Lovely.
So
Doctor, all these products which you have, it's not only necessary that it's meant for a certain age group, right?
So it's not for kids because these products are rejuvenation, extreme nutritional superfoods added to the product.
Right.
Kids don't need them.
So it's adults. and more.
Adolescents.
Yeah, adolescents.
So maybe
Okay.
11, 12 years.
Another thing is, there are a lot of children who are born who, ever since their birth, they have a lot of dry skin.
Yes.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of such cases, doctor, which have been, rising. So, what is it you think that they should do?
So as simple lifestyle changes which everybody can do, we should get over the habit of taking bath in very hot water. It's finally a habit, but very hot water will dehydrate the skin. So slowly and steadily, if you can make it lukewarm, you will see some advantages. Also, don't have very long baths. Cleansers have to cleanse well, but not over cleanse.
Right.
So a lot of times when we don't have healthy skin or our skin or hair doesn't look great, we tend to over shampoo, we tend to over wash. But like we have sanitized for over a year and we know that it didn't make our skin better.
Yeah,
Because over cleansing is robbing moisture from the cells.
Right.
So shorter baths, lesser or milder soap applications.
Right.
Not taking hot water bath. Also eating more of nuts and seeds.
Right. Thank you so much, Doctor. That was wonderful, and I'm sure all viewers who are watching it are going to be very, very thankful to you for the wonderful advice that you have given.
Thank you so much for this, and your questions were so wonderful. I really love them, and I'm sure that this conversation will add a value to somebody somewhere, and I'm so glad.
I always say, even if it would make a difference to one person,
it's still worth it.
Yes, absolutely. And with wonderful insights which you have given us, it's been absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much once again. Please do kindly watch this wonderful episode on my YouTube channel, that's Dr. Suhani Mendonca. Enjoy it and do let us know your feedback in our comments.
Hi, I'm Pooja Karya. I'm absolutely beauty conscious girl, and to my credit goes to Dr. Shweta. My skin, my hair, every treatment has been taken care by her and her staff. I'm really thankful to Dr. Shweta Iyengar and the beautiful Skinsense, which provides me all my basic needs for my beauty conscious.
I'm Mrs. Swarna Sridharan, and I've been associated with Skinsense for more than 6 years. This instant, I would like to firstly congratulate Skinsense for their decade of and I being associated with them for more than 5 to 6 years. Yeah, one of the main instant which I would like to bring out here is I came running to Dr. Shweta Iyengar once with a burn on my face. Oil splashed onto my face and I came with a burn, and today you can see my face how it is. It was one side totally burnt with so much scars, and she helped me out, and it's made a lot of effect onto my personality as such. On that day I was shattered, and she brought me back to what I am today.
Hi, my name is Atul More, and I've been visiting Skinsense for the last 5 months. Dr. Shweta has been an amazing dermatologist. She is extremely experienced, knowledgeable, intelligent, and very skillful. From the first consultation itself, you know you are in safe hands. I have been suffering from severe hair fall and receding hairline, to which Dr. Shweta suggested a non-surgical treatment, and it's been 5 months. The result has been outstanding. I mean, my hair fall has reduced drastically. Have seen some volume in my hair, and also have seen some kind of hair growth as well, new hair growth. Also, I want to thank the team of Skinsense. Big shout out for them. They've been really friendly, very accommodating, and at the same time, they're always at your service. So I'm really thankful. So my friend suggested me to go and visit the Skinsense for the problem I was facing, and I'm glad I did. Okay, I would strongly recommend it to anyone who is facing the similar problem like me.
And I use all her products. One of her main product which I like is this night cream. I'm using it from quite a long time. All of her products are class. Thanks to the team, Skinsense team too.
The credit of my long hair, just guess, is just the Skinsense hair tonic, and I'm really grateful to this tonic. Since I'm using this tonic, my hair fall has stopped and all my hair complications have gone. And not only this, I've been using all Skinsense products for my beauty, and really thankful to it. Thank you.